embrace peace and unity. In an interview with our correspondent, the state CAN chairman advised youth to maintain a spirit of harmony and continue praying for divine intervention, peace and growth during these challenging times.
As we seek to bring about positive change, let us do so with a spirit of peace, love, unity, and our strength lies in our ability to come together, support one another, and work collectively towards the betterment of Nigeria. This is not the time of fighting, it's a time of prayer. Going out to fight cannot solve the problems. If we say we should go out, there are some people who wanted to truncate the government, but I'm appealing to the youth, especially in Rivers State, following what we experienced in Rivers State. There is peace in Rivers State since the governor came in, similarly Fobra. So he's doing well.
The CAN chairman in Rivers State, however, appealed to the federal government to address the economic hardships by implementing more inclusive policies and cooperate with stakeholders and religious leaders to create effective solutions for the nation's economic challenges.
As an individual, all the Christian Rivers States are also hearing me. I will also call on the government to expedite its efforts to alleviate the hardship in the land. There is an urgent need for more refined and effective policies that address the root causes of these economic challenges we face. The government must deepen its consultations with stakeholders, including religious leaders, as I am, to create a more inclusive and comprehensive approach to problem solving. By working together, we can devise sustainable solutions that reflect the needs of aspiration of these people. By this I mean, government should know that we are suffering now. There is a lot of suffering everywhere. So, government should...
Yesterday, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetoku, vowed to not allow a repeat of 2020 NSAS protests where lives and properties were lost. He also called for confined protests, which organizers of the Plan End Bad Governance nationwide protests rejected. Away from that, the national officer of GDI in Degema local government area and the leader of PDP in Ward 17, Harmony Douglas, has thanked the immediate past governor, FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, for providing the enabling environment for the recently concluded PDP Ward Congress in Rivers State. Mr. Douglas said that shortly after a winner emerged in Ward 17.
Message to the people of Ugrama today is to give our new elected chairman all the necessary and the needed support. Now, it is not going to be possible for him alone to do this job. He has been elected with 16 others ESCO members today, as we can all see, and all we owe him is to give him our required support to be successful. He is a listening leader, he is someone that takes advices, and is a very kind-hearted man. And all his desires and all his prayers is to take this word to the next level.
In his acceptance speech, Tombo Gladius, who emerged winner, thanked everyone for voting him unopposed and promised to be fair to all.
I appreciate the effort of the mammoth crowd. I thank you for having trust in me to lead you in the party.
Two party chieftains also spoke.
As we've come and elect our ward chairman, peace will reign in Ward 17. I am very much glad this afternoon seeing the mammoth crowd that supported our candidate, Chief Tumbo Gladius. You can see that it was very peaceful. Everybody, both men and women, youth, voted their interests and it was victorious.
Still to come, music icon Onyeka Onwenu dies after performing in Lagos. Stay with us. community. A statement by his chief press secretary, Chizie, said Mr. Omereji also ordered the immediate installation of the transformers. The chairman, while handing over the transformers to the CDC chairman of the community, thanked them for being peaceful and law-abiding despite being denied their rights and privileges by previous administration. Receiving the transformers on behalf of the community, the CDC chairman Samuel Israel thanked the chairman for remembering them after over 10 years without electricity. He pledged the community's continued support to Governor Fubara and the Emohasi TC chairman David Omereji. Mr. Omereji also visited the palace of SSCP Peter Wawara, the traditional ruler of Elele Alimini, where the Ohwo holders, chiefs, elders, and youth of Elele Alimini community received and thanked him for restoring electricity to their community less than 2 months of his administration. Now, the National Officer of GDI in Degema local government area, Harmony Douglas, organized an end-of-year party for pupils of Ogurama Nursery, Primary and Secondary School over the weekend to encourage them to achieve their dreams. Speaking during the event, Mr. Douglas expressed his desire for the pupils in Ogurama to be greater than him, saying this gesture will encourage the pupils in schools to shun absenteeism.
My little way, let me start by doing something both in providing these facilities and also encouraging the children to learn. I came up with this idea of coming to encourage those that come out with flying colors, those that distinguish themselves amongst others. In each of the classes from nursery, primary and secondary, we try to pick the first 3 persons that distinguish themselves with cash awards.
The head teacher of Ogurama Nursery, Primary and Secondary School, Bomapret Dagogo, and another teacher thanked Harmony Douglas for employing 4 teachers, 2 minders for the school.
The only thing we have to do is to say thank God for what he has done and also pray for him that whatever is pursuing in life, whatever is his desire, that God should grant him his heart desire.
Wow, it has been the best program ever recorded in the land of Ugama. We, the teachers and the community entirely, are so happy.
I'm so grateful to God Almighty and to our comrade. He has been a source of help. I wish him all the best in life.
Staying with education stories, examination malpractice with its cancerous impact on education was the focus at the 2024 graduation ceremony of the Air Force Secondary School, Port Harcourt, attended by real estate success strategist My Ace China. Mr. China, otherwise called the Mayor of Housing, who was the best graduating student in all his education career, said examination fraud can be eradicated with the return of disciplined and controlled examination environment in schools. The Mayor of Housing, who donated almost 2 million naira at the event, said his passion for discipline in schools attracted him to military-owned schools.
Malpractice is another form of corruption that is only enabled where there are collaborators or accomplices or conspirators. You cannot cheat in an exam where the space between you and the next student is so big that you cannot see what the next student is doing. So when you set up an environment that eliminates malpractice, nobody will malpractice. The environments we create malpractice, and the elimination is an environmental solution.
On the spot, the commandant of the school group, Captain B.S. Rindaps, said the school produced a student who scored 354 in the 2024 Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board JAMB exam.
We have put everything in place to eliminate exam malpractice completely from this school. For instance, if it is an SS1 class, it is not the SS1 class, a student that will be in that class. You will have SS1 student there, you have SS2 student in the same class, you have SS1 student, and you have, other classes in the same hall. So there is no how you will get involved.
The guest lecturer, Dagogo Daminabo of the Ignatius Ajuro University of Education, accused parents and teachers of collusion. Professor Daminabo warned that examination malpractice has eaten deep into the education foundation of Nigeria. Now, the mother of the day, Adezore, who is the River State Commissioner for Health, commended the students for putting in such hard work, Governor Siminalayi Fubara was the special guest of honor. He was represented by the Commissioner for Education, Ovi Chukwuma. Awards and acclaims went to the 3 best graduating students: Chijioke Shalom, best student; Ikechukwu Awesome, second best; and Ubunna Praise Tochukwu, third best. Away from that, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, has ordered that the operations of Arik Air should be grounded. Catch details in the business news at 7. In other news, legendary Nigerian singer and actress Onyeka Onwenu has reportedly died at the age of 72. She was said to have died last night at the Reddington Hospital in Lagos after slumping at the birthday party of the CEO of Emzo Pharmaceuticals, Stella Okoli. We go on a short commercial break. Says its leader Ismail Haniyeh has been killed in Tehran. On the news this morning, you heard stakeholders have urged Rivers residents to avoid panic buying amid petrol scarcity. And on the foreign scene, a top Hamas leader has been killed in Iran. The news was edited by Constance Mega. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Mwanyeli. Many thanks for listening.